Shalom, La Bachayayim, Shal Yashala, peace be to the election of the nation of Israel, consisting of 144,000, Hanabiyayim, the prophets, Habarashim, the heads, of the governing body, Nashal Mashal, which is ruled by Hamalakwath in the kingdom, by Shemaim in heaven, Wa Ratzazah in earth. Wa Kahalayim La Alhainaw Yahweh Bashem Yahshai Bashem HaKadosh, giving all praises to our power, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai Bashem HaKadosh. Of course, Yahweh being the true, almighty, and powerful name of Heavenly Father. The world anything calls God, Bashem meaning the name, Yahweh Shai, the only begotten Son of the Heavenly Father, whom the world anything calls Jesus Christ, Bashem HaKadosh, and the Spirit Holy, or Holy Spirit, in the name that is. Alright, and of course, giving double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Well, and peace and salutation to that great innumerable multitude known as the 1/3, which are no prophets but are believers, whom the Lord will have chesed, or mercy, ill upon, of course, in these times, and will be delivered and will come out of the sleep which the people are in. All right, being roused up by hearing the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and following Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, being sealed with this knowledge. All right, Shemiyah Mappa, my name is Mappa. Mayan Gadwala Rakab Machana from the Great Millstone Camp, specifically Plaintables, in the city of Philadelphia. I'm with a Lamanya Ma'ite, which is less than little. We have here several Philly, which is Philadelphia, restaurants are taking the plunge into outdoor dining. Patio and sidewalk seating with a license is allowed starting Friday, which that's today, and Friday being so-called June the 12th, 2020, which is the year of prophecy. Alright, it says restaurants without a license can apply for one of the 4 new options. So, as it's going to go into, it says after 3 months of no dining service, so meaning you sitting inside being serviced, alright, either by a waiter or just being able to even eat inside too. And that ceased when this whole COVID-19 coronavirus pandemic came. It says outdoor dining is allowed at Philly restaurants that have a license for a sidewalk. And of course, I believe you have to have that proper zoning by license and inspections, if I'm not mistaken. And if not, you have to probably go and get that, which that just equals more money, all right, for the city, municipality, all right, the government, the real in, all right, which that's a whole nother story with this failing government, failing municipalities, failing states. It says here, backyard seating starting Friday on June the 12th. Several rules are in place to attempt to limit the spread of the COVID-19, including capping the number of customers and keeping 6 feet space between diners at different tables. Parties can't include more than 6 people, and diners have to wear masks when they aren't seated. So, I mean, you see a bunch of confusion you had months ago with this whole pseudoscience pushed it with and having people in fear. Yeah, people wouldn't even want to even go to the grocery store or limit their time in shops. Now, you have it where people have completely rebelled against these different orders, and their pseudoscience, they pretty much done spat that in the face. And they're outdoor dining, I've pretty much seen it myself here in the have it in the northeast of Philadelphia. You can see when I was at my work, different people at these bars, Ashburner Inn, and of course also this other place called Dagwood's Pub, and they're of course in the you have that Upper Torresdale, I believe they call that Upper Torresdale, it's like Holmesburg region, and then people literally sitting all clumped up on wee seats and stuff. It just give me the sidewalk dining just reminds me of just what the seating arrangements are in a lot of the different scale type eateries that are downtown, where you can sit out, on the sidewalk and try to seem fancy. No mask was on nobody's face. All right, so of course I believe that's fine if you aren't seating, but nobody had any mask. Period. Okay, even people were standing up. All right, people are just doing what the freak they want. So let's continue on. It says in a new process introduced by the city June 11th, restaurants that don't already have a license for outdoor dining can submit an application for one of the 4 options, which include setting up tables on the sidewalk, in a parking lot, or a vacant lot. Yeah, because of course Philadelphia has plenty of those, meaning these vacant lots, and a curbside parking area on the street. So a lot of times you'll see we umbrella tents and stuff. All right, it says a street closure is of course more complicated. The city describes it as a pilot program beginning this summer that allows temporary closure of certain streets for shared restaurant seating. Yeah, so certain places are going to actually close streets so they can, I believe, try to accommodate for, the amount of people. But, I mean, with this whole social distancing, you have it where they're limiting gatherings of over, 25. But, I mean, it's a bunch of confusion. So, in these certain phases, in these certain states, that's I'm speaking specifically about Philly. Pardon. It says, while many people say they aren't feeling ready to return to restaurants, that's a lie. Many people already, they're doing everything that they wasn't doing and before they were able to do it, such as you have people in there wearing their masks when they walk about, and I even heard that, or even that's what from our one car walker went in the shop, right? He said some people didn't have no mask on their face. So that just goes to show you. I myself went into a place to get something, Banyamyan food place and such. Some like you say, West Indians or the tribe of Benjamin. All right, this specifically being Jamaican food I got. It's another byword, and they had you with this whole curbside orders and stuff, and that really discouraged me from even wanting to buy food and eat it. So I pretty much was cooking most. You go to the places, and then I call the place, and then she's just like, come inside. And then you go inside. It didn't even matter if I had a mask or not. So people pretty much doing what they want. All right. I mean, really, I don't blame them, but it's just a setup. It says here that while many people aren't feeling ready to return to restaurants, some restaurant owners already opened their outdoor spaces. Yeah, but prior to they allowing them to say, all right, on the 12th officially, right? Banking on it being worth a potential cease operations order, right? Because you have different health department whom you have to, of course, comply by when you have a business in Philadelphia, Illinois license and inspection. Speaking here in this municipality, they can cease order operations if you are not complying to, of course, whatever rules that you're breaking. Right? It says in Philly suburbs where outdoor dining started on June the 5th. So restaurants say they already see the boost in revenue. Yeah, because now you have more people whom didn't want to go and, of course, pick up the food. You're, of course, allowing you to sit in and such and dine, whether it's outside, right? They're now, of course, encouraged to spend their money instead of just doing otherwise. Okay, it says, and that's just how Babylon, which is America, is, of course, a very social place. Okay, especially with the effect of social distancing and stripping of these abilities to enjoy normalcy. Okay, for that 3 month period, yeah, people are just literally like a kid jumping out a car, getting to amusement park or something. All right, like one of these Jake that's running into a Luton. They're super elated, happy, excited, overly excited, overjoyed. But so continuing on, it says at the bar Bumbun off of Rittenhouse Square, owner Nicholas Marquise told Eatery she can't wait anymore. It says she's setting up outdoor tables. So these different businesses already, before they were to officially be able to, legally be able to, under the ordinances of the city, they did before. Of course, they want the money. It says in Alley Street, next to a restaurant with or without an okay from the city, right? And the same for certain gyms too. Must note, it says even if she has to go lay across the street to block it off. It says star chef Mark Vetri has also expressed frustration with the amount of time the city has taken to give the go-ahead for the outdoor dining. Both in the conversations with the eatery and social media, he has plans to kick off outdoor dining, all right, on this Friday with first come first serve system on the wait list that it opens at 3:30. So, and of course, people are overexcited. Probably had to maybe reserve table, but this is probably more upscale. Okay, it says here, or it definitely is. It says here some of the first restaurants that are taking a plunge into outdoor dining. Okay, and this weekend, it says this is not meant to be comprehensive. All right, so they're just gonna mention certain ones. Of course, Manioc, which is pretty much one of the Caucasus Mountains, because in Rome and most of the Edomites are there. When you look up like how Manioc looks, like say for example, if we go on Google, this neighborhood is just mountains and stuff. It's like a Edomite haven, all right. Balakenwood, Manioc. See, it's literally like on hills or Harium. And let's see if you can see certain images, like Roxborough, Manioc. Like here, see, it just reminds you of Rome and such. This Roman architecture and such. And you see it. You have like the main street and all of those things. It's a E haven. This reminds me of like a Amsterdam type look with the wee canal, towpath and such. And you have like E's. They pretty much are there, and they do their cycling. They're in the hills and such. It's a popular place for E's to live, and they don't want Jake. Of course, is mixed up in there too, but they don't want Jake really down there. It's their little haven. All right. So let's just Manioc, Spicy Belly, Frankfurt Hall, Fishtone. You know, so you're gonna see here. This is gonna be doing like Race Pier, which is like pretty much by Prince Landing, near that which is it's pretty near that whole obelisk they got doing with Christopher Columbus monument thing. It's like an obelisk they got put up there. But they got this here Race Pier type. It looks near that Morgan's Pier. That's like Penn's Landing. Yeah, of course. The whole Camden waterfront. That's across. Of course, you know, love this Benjamin Franklin Bridge. Of course, in Fishtone, they got the elite area where they built it up for the yuppies and stuff. They got the different breweries and such. So I mean, you can see it. Yeah, so I mean, we see it, and I mean, China pretty much. This is just was nothing but a wee experiment for E before he brings down the wee hammer, the second phase, the harshest of draconian measures Yahweh Ratzah. So anyway, I'm just gonna hit some scriptures, okay, and close out. Just want to do this through the spirit because I mean it's like it's weird. I mean, me being one that worked the whole time during this whole COVID-19, and then seeing things literally go from hot to like from cold to hot. All right, Mayan Quar, which is cold, from cold, La, which is to Kham, which is hot. That's how the difference, okay, is. It happened so fast. So we're gonna get the book of Ecclesiasticus, or Ecclesiastes actually. All right, Ecclesiastes 1. Okay, and I'm gonna just skip around and such. And it says here that this is Ecclesiastes 1 and 14. This is, I believe, the words of Solomon. All right, which that was Yahweh Shai, if you can receive it, one of his reincarnations. It says, I have seen all the works that are done under the sun. Under the sun, or under the Shamash, is earth. Or is that? Behold. All right, which I believe that's Hannah. When you look it up, right? Wahana, Hana is behold in Hebrew. All right, right. Ha call the all Habal, which is vanity, emptiness. Okay. Another word for vanity, Habal. Rai Wath, which that's Racha, spirit app right here. Racha Rai Wath, gotta be like of evil and stuff. So let me check this. Vexation, which is what's that? Longing and striving. Vexation. And let me see, which from Rai, or Rai, which is Raya, which is going to like a friend, pasture, such to eat, waste, wander. Usually just mean friend. But yeah, so it just says that it's a vexation. All is vanity, habal. Okay. Vanity, breath, vapor. Something transitory and unsatisfactory. Yeah, and it's, pretty much you're satisfied, by what is here. Okay, because it's vanity, especially with the wicked bears rule. You kind of enjoy these things and such. Okay. Anyway, and I mean, for us being of Yasha Allah, we are in our captivity, and this is not our rest. So, while these people are out there and going about in mirth, I mean, it's pretty much a vexation for me, I must note, because I know that this place is going to be destroyed, and these people just literally just confused, in a state of confusion. It reads on, it says, right, that which is crooked cannot be made straight, when that's E, the perverse. Okay, it cannot be made straight. Straight, let me see if it's Yashar. Nah, you got a different word, which is the Quan, which that means to become straight or set in order, figuratively to compose, make straight. Okay, and dispose rightly. You can't make them up, right? These 2/3, what they like today, chilling and enjoying Babylon as it being destroyed. This place has gotta go. And that's like the time of Noah. Many people are eating and drinking and giving on to marriage. Okay? So that's fitting. This is the book of Peter's, I believe. Or no, this is actually Mattathiah. It's just Matthew, which means gift of the Most High. 24 and 37. And it reads here, well, I can even start above. And it says here that now learn the parable of the fig tree. When the branch is yet tender and putteth forth leaves, you know that summer is nigh. Right? You can see by the signs that's left. Okay, there. Okay? So likewise, which we see the sign, which are the prophecies. That's why we measure, as the book of Ezra or Zara. It says that we measure the time diligently so. Okay? We know that we in the times when the highest shall visit the world which he made. Alright, Yahweh Shem Shai. Right, which the Yahweh Shai is coming. By the prophecies, you can tell by these prophecies. Which this particular chapter goes into. It says, so likewise ye, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the Delathim, or doors. Okay? So the second coming of Yahweh Shai is even at the doors. As it says, our salvation is near than what we believe. And that's why it vexed us when we see these people, but we have to understand it's just prophecy. You have to go through it and such. It says, verily, which is truly I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all things be fulfilled. Heaven and earth shall pass away, Slakia, but my words shall not pass away. Right? And none of the words of the Lord shall go out void. They will accomplish what is sent out to, roughly paraphrasing. But of that day and that hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels, the Mala'akayim, angels of the Shemayim of heaven, but my Father, which is Yahweh. Alright, only Yahweh knows when, of course, Yahweh Shai is going to return. Alright, so, but as the days of Noah, alright, which is Noah were, so shall it also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, married and given in marriage until the day of Noah entered the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Okay, so let's show you that eating and drinking. Alright, which eating, alright, going into devouring, consuming, all right, chew, to eat, feeding, okay, generally to eat, and of course to drink, as what we're seeing, with this returning to outdoor dining, right, to drink, so-called, to receive the, and figuratively to receive the soul, refresh and strengthen, nourish it. Well, that's something else, but just literally to drink, all right. Which with the bars and the eateries, they're returning to being able to do that. Before that, you had bars that were closed. I believe some bars they had where you can get takeout drinks just opened up. Or no, they had takeaway drinks, but like takeaway cocktails and stuff. But anyway, continuing on. Yeah, this is the times we're in. You know, we're gonna go back to this precept. Which was the book of Ecclesiastes. Alright. And we're going down. It says that, and I gave my heart, which is mine of Solomon, to know wisdom and to know madness and folly. I perceived that this is also a vexation of spirit. Right, this is a vexation, and know the folly, all right, of this world. All right, when you know wisdom and such too, you know, you're like, damn, man, it's vexing. All right, because for much wisdom is much grief, and he that increases knowledge increases sorrow. Right, that's why a righteous man doth scarcely smile. Okay. I mean, I'm a Ephraimite, but, you know, as I say, Ephraim is a silly dove. You know. But, you know, pretty much the men of the Lord are, you know, pretty much in a lower state, and, you know, you're catching Shawwal hell. But anyway, going on. It says, I have said, this is Ecclesiastes 12:1, or 2:1. It says, and I said in mine heart, meaning in mind, go to know, I will prove thee with mirth. All right, mirth goes into the Hebrew word, which is, shemacha in this case, which shemach goes into what makes you glad and joyful, right? Which is joy, gladness, pleasure. Alright, and this is Babylon. This place has all the pleasures here. Alright, they get rich off of their things. Okay, defo is loving it. That's why in their neighborhoods they're not even complying by even these silly ordinances that they set for themselves. Alright, but you have in other places they'll close you down and such. Alright, but anyway, it says here, I will prove thee with mirth. Therefore enjoy pleasure, and behold, this is also vanity. Right, all of this pleasure, all right, you know, Solomon, you know, seeing as all vanity. Okay, it's emptiness. All right, I said of my laughter, it was mad, and of mirth, what doth it? I said in my heart, to give myself unto wine, to drink, yet acquainting my heart with wisdom, and to lay hold on folly, till I might see what was that good for the sons of men, which they or do under the Shemaim heaven all the days of their life. I made me great works. I built me houses. I planted me vineyards. So, of course, Solomon had wonderful, wonderful works of houses, you know, in his kingdom and such. Alright, with his rulers when he ruled. I made me gardens. Alright, gardens are gun. Alright, shit, a gana. Alright, garden. They got ganawath, right? It's a plural way of saying garden. Alright? This is an enclosure and a fence. Right? Orchard. Okay? From gun. Right? See it? Enclosure. Just to, get into the Hebrew. Now, continuing on. And plant me trees in them and all kinds of fruits. Alright? So you had all different pariayim. All different kinds. Alright? And, of course you continue. I made me pools of water to water there with the wood that bringeth forth cheese. Okay? I got me servants and maidens, and I had servants born in my house. Also, I had great possessions of great and small cattle above all that were in Jerusalem before me. Jerusalem. I gathered me also silver. Kasap was Zahab, which is gold and silver, right? Kasap and Zahab. Yet those words, know them. Kasap goes into money, which is silver. Gold, Zahab, alright? Gather, Kanas, alright? So continue. In the particular treasure of kings and of the provinces, I get me men singers and women singers, and the delight of the sons of men, also music instruments that of all sorts. So I was great and increased more than all that were before me in Jerusalem, city of peace. Also my wisdom remained with me. Okay, and when you go down, end up saying that when you read down, it tells you that therefore I hated life, because the work that is wrought under the sun is grievous unto me, for all is vanity and vexation of spirit. Alright? And you can read, of course, this when you're on. It's pretty deep words, especially, I love how it's written, because it's very poetic. Because it goes into how a man feels, he works, and, then you got sorrows and such, grief, it's all, taking no rest at night, always having to work, having enough rest. It's a lot. Okay? But it's all vexation in spirit, so, what obviously is much more than new. Alright? Being at the end of the age of the rule of E, and the people are doing what they did. There's many different scriptures I can go to. I was going to think to go into the Wisdom of Solomon, I believe the 2nd chapter, going to, how these E's, with this YOLO, you only live once type spirit, and that's what the people are in, to, especially at the end of the world, let's just enjoy ourselves and, delight in voluptuousness and stuff, so that's the spirit out there. You, Jake, that's out there. Don't get complacent and comfortable. That's the most important thing to know. And of course, we use the world and they abuse it. And they saying that you kind of go out to get we drink, we pub or eat. What we're saying is, as what the main point of my lesson is this. And through the spirit, this came up too. Beware of false prophets which come unto you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves. And you have, of course, that you have even these politicians that tell you about, hey, yeah, things are gonna be normal and such. You're going to be able to, we got through it. When they got, of course, the troops in place, the vaccination is ready. It's got the next phase in their plot to establish what they're going to do soon, the second wave. So this is the other scripture. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and 3. It says here that you can even read above. I'm gonna start here at the first, or the first verse of it. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5:1. But of these times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For ye yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travaileth upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. So there's not going to be a lot or escape for you out there that are not, of course, looking, all right, no, looking for the second coming of Yahushai, but instead are, walking as these other people that walk in darkness, all right, ignorance and pleasure, all right, being Epicureans, and, feeding their fat faces with burgers and chips, cheesesteak and fries, salt pepper fried wings, and these ribeye steaks, medium well, or well, not even that, just I don't even know the term, just bloody. I mean, they cook it all the way anyway. They eating all the abominations. But anyway, going on, it says, but ye brethren, and these foodies out there, these chicks, they love this. They love to, look, I'm the first to eat and get my seat at, the pub. But anyway, going on, it says, but ye brethren are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief, right? Because they're looking and watching. Ye are all the children of the night, being in the knowledge of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, being illuminated by this knowledge. And of course, the Lord dealing with us, giving us the secrets, so that we know by prophecies the times are in, and not to be in that spirit, all right, of being complacent, to be comfortable in the society, all right. This place is polluted. It says, the children of day, all right, we are not of the night, nor of darkness, all right. So Renee, of course, of darkness, or cheshach, all right. We are in the light, and it's the Lord that lightens our darkness, all right, as is written in the book of Samuel's. I believe you read like 22. Let me see if it's 1 Sam 22, 6 or something like that. Let me see if it's that. It's a prayer I do, which I put out for the Akim too. It might be 2 Samuel's. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see. Yes, 2 Samuel's chapter 22 and 29. For thou art my lamp, O Yahweh, and Yahweh will lighten my darkness. Okay? It is good that the Lord gave us this wisdom. Alright? We do this prayer. Kaya for the Nayarya. Alright? Going into my lamp. Alright? Yahweh Most High, Wa Yahweh, and Most High Yahweh Yagayah, which it goes into Yagayah is going to illuminate or make shine, I believe. Cheshach, alright, which that goes into my darkness, alright. So that's pretty much the lesson, okay. Several Philly restaurants are taking the plunge into outdoor dining. Of course, you know that Noah, being a prophet, he prophesied over 100 years and such of the flood coming. And this time, of course, the flood is going to come via fire, nuclear fire, and fire from the Marakabim, or the chariots of Yashala of Israel, from the Lord Yahushai, is going to come in it with the innumerable multitude of angels and destroy, of course, America and certain parts of the earth. Alright, purifying this place. Okay, getting the kingdom established. Putting these E's and these heathen in subjection and destroying 2/3 of the nation of Israel. Alright? Don't get caught up in this ignorance and folly. This is not our rest. With that, I want to give all praises again to Yahweh Bashim El Shai Bishop Kadash and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. World peace and salutation to the elect, where you've been scattered to. Shalom.